everyone. Welcome to my blogging marathon, week 2, video 4. Today we're going to be talking about all about where and how to share your blog posts. I'm coming at you a little early today because I have an event to go to this morning. We're celebrating some birthdays over here. My friend Che just celebrated hers yesterday, and mine's coming up on the 21st. So we've got some mommy birthdays going on, and we're all getting together to have some pie. So, but moving on to today's topic of where and how to share your blog posts. So, blog posts are a great source of they're great sources for opt-ins and repurposing to develop your social media posts. When you write a blog post, I recommend reading the post and pulling out at least 10 to 20 sentences or little quotes from the blog so that you can then use them over the course of the next 6 to 12 months for your social media. And you can use them on your personal page, your business page. It's a really great way to stay connected with your audience, but without having to recreate new content. And with that one step, it makes it really easy for you to build up a social media calendar pretty quickly, especially as you create your posts. I highly recommend you write a blog post at least once a week, preferably twice a week. But when you're just getting started, once a week is ideal. So there are a number of groups aimed at sharing blog posts and helping to support each other in blogging. I recommend joining at least one or two of them, and I am putting together a list of groups where you can share your blogs as well as post your sales offers. Once that's completed, I will be offering that up to everyone as a freebie, but right now it's still not done. So that's coming soon. And when you join these groups for blogging and to share blogs, I recommend you find 2 or 3 people who are pretty consistent about their posting and whose topics probably relate a little bit to yours, and work together with them to help support and share one another's posts, because that allows you to reach out to their audience, and then they can also reach out to your audience, and then that gives you more social media posts as well as helps you backlink to each other's blogs, which ups your SEO. So beyond your own page and groups, I highly recommend adding your blog posts to Pinterest. Even if you don't think your topic is something for Pinterest, believe it or not, there are so many things on Pinterest, and it's growing constantly. One of the things that I really like to do for my clients is that when I'm trying to come up with new content for them, new blog posts, is I like to go to Pinterest to see what others in their industry are doing, because even if somebody else has the same post or a similar post, they're not going to talk about the same way as my client would. So, and the same goes for you. I highly recommend going into Pinterest, looking up, seeing what others in your industry are doing, what they're posting. It'll really help develop some of those ideas. And I'm going to go over that a lot more in my event next week, in my group focused on content creation. So Pinterest is another big one, and on average, people see an increase in traffic to their website anywhere between 10 and 10,000%. So with that kind of an increase, it's why aren't you on Pinterest, honestly? Okay, as I mentioned before, blog posts, they work great as opt-ins, which, and they're great opportunities for your email marketing. So I recommend offer access to a special value-filled post in exchange for somebody's email address. So when it comes to creating opt-ins, you don't have to create a whole new PDF. You can take a blog post that is just filled with stuff, like great information, great value, and offer it to people in exchange for their email to build up your email list. Or if you already have an email list and you're pretty comfortable with it, you can send your blog posts out to your email list. I found that the ones that I'm most likely to click on are the ones that already give me like the first part of the post in the email, because I'm like, oh, I want to read more, right? So they're great for opt-ins. And also within your blog posts, backlink to other blog posts you've already written. So when you're talking about something and you talked about something similar to that in more detail, backlink to your previous posts. Because that's, as people are reading and they get to that section of your blog, they're going to want to learn more. And they're going to click on that link so they can go to that other blog post, and they're going to spend more time on your page, which is ultimately what you want. That's the purpose of a blog, is for your readers to come to your page and to spend as much time there as possible. You want them to go through, because the more about you that they read, the more likely they are going to want to buy. And that's how you get somebody coming in for the first time and they spend like a couple hours going through your page because they're just so enthralled by it that they end up going over to your store, to your services, and they're like, purchase. So now that won't happen every time. Most people, it's going to take them, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days before they make a purchase from you. But because you're consistently blog posting and you're posting and posting and posting, they will get to know you, they will get comfortable with you, and eventually when they're ready, if you are the person for them, they will make their purchase. So, backlink. And another great thing about backlinking is it really helps your SEO and your Google ranking. So if you already have your SEO system set up, when you backlink within your website and when you backlink to other people's sites too, so you don't just want to use yours, and that goes back to joining the groups, right? You want to join those blogging groups because you want to get to know other bloggers who are talking about similar things to what you're talking about, and you want to help them, support them, so in turn they help and support you, and then you backlink to their page, they backlink to your page, and you end up with a wider audience. Hello, Nasser. All right, so that's it for today. Did you find the tips helpful? Do you have any tips or suggestions of your own when it comes to sharing or where to share your blog posts? I'd love to hear your suggestions in the comments. Maybe I missed something. If you're catching this video on replay, which I'm pretty sure most of you probably are, please comment #replay in the comments. And don't forget, I have the event in the description here. You can sign up to join me for my 3 days of my blog outlining course. We'll be discussing how to research your blog posts and how to outline your blog posts, and then of course your titles, how to produce killer titles that people want to click on. Alright, so I'm gonna go eat pie now, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.